What's going on, guys? Welcome to the fourth battle report of the Lincoln. Nay, not Lincoln. Quest for Atlantis Grand Tournament.
And take goddamn two.
Take two. We fucked up.
As always.
Man, we just recorded like 10 minutes. Okay, I'm overdoing it. We recorded a bit into the video, and when I was gonna pause it, because we always do the music for you guys, I actually ended the video, so we had to redo it. So if we talk a little bit fast now,
excuse us.
give us a fucking break, man.
Give us a break.
We do it for the people.
We do it for the family, for the fam.
Basically, so far it's going good for me. I was doing what we call a soft submarine, just dodging the boats, and now I'm going up strong at 41 points after 3 games.
That's good.
That's pretty good. So I'm thinking I'm gonna face some tough opponents now.
Indeed.
Playtime is fucking over, man.
Going for the performance win.
Yeah, I wasn't even dressed properly. I wasn't having nice like shirts or jeans. I was dressed for, what did you call it? I was dressed for performance. I had sweatpants on, a hoodie up over my head, glooming at people like, what you looking at, man?
I'm going to win.
I'm here to win. What you here, son?
Back off, motherfucker.
Step off, motherfucker.
I'm burning with desire.
What's your mindset, David?
Just to try to grab another win. I can take a 10. I can take an 11. I just want to win.
David is taking the David is taking the expression deep sea submarining to a new level,
or as we call it, the deep watch.
Deep watch. So who is gonna feel my rap?
Day.
Motherfucker. I curse a lot this set of battle reports. I noticed. Apologize for the old junglies out there watching my battle reports, man.
For the young teens.
Yeah. So, going into game 4, fucking dwarves. I fucking hate dwarves, man.
You sure do. And the funny thing is, this is a dwarf who gave me 0 points.
Yes, this dude, I'm gonna stop saying motherfucker right now.
Yeah?
This ugly ass looking bitch.
Ugly ass looking mother bitcher.
Okay, but if my opponents are watching these battle reports, I'm just doing it for the views, man.
I'm doing it for the tube.
I like it. I like you guys a lot.
No, but seriously,
do it for the fame.
Since I faced him too, he was a great guy, great opponent.
We're playing that, right?
Yeah.
Do I need to shake?
Yeah, we probably do though. We probably do.
I'll shake. Yeah, we're playing.
So no, he was a great guy.
Yeah. Okay. So was this your game 1, 2?
Game 2. So.
Okay. So this was the guy who left David with 0 points. Game 2. And when I faced him, I remember like we saw the matchup. Okay, I'm gonna go in a bit of a tangent, just so you know.
Sure.
We saw the matchup the night before, like the end of day 1. So we had the entire night on just looking the matchup and like, okay, how are we gonna do this? David's like, dude, that's the dude. Left me with 0 points.
Sure is.
Took all I had. I was like, fuck, he's probably pretty good though. And this is on a high, scoring pretty good. And so I'm looking through his list, and I said, like I have a bad track records against dwarves. I think I played them like only twice maybe, and lost 1 time, drew 1 time. And yeah, they're hard, and they got the catapults and they get the stuff, and I always I don't know the army book really well, so I try to read. I
think that's the problem, they're magic items. They're so unique.
So it's hard to know what everything does and what you do. So anyways, I was trying to, the night before I was gonna go over okay, what is my game plan gonna be? Started looking up what does the stuff do, and what am I up against? And holy fucking shit, well, I can go over my thoughts when I'll go over his list, alright? Then we'll check the deployment. David is away making tea now. We'll go with the deployment when he's back. So this is a unit of. They have handguns boosted, so they're accurate. I don't like guild crafted handguns or something like that. 10 of them. And yes, 2 copters, attack copters, 2 vengeance seekers, 21 dragon seekers. Right. This is the problem. When I was going through, like, he has a dragon seeker model here. The more I looked at it and understood what it did, the more scared I became. Because basically he has 7 attack, 6 attack in base, 7 with paired weapons. He has Grim Resolve, so for every model he's in contact with, he's gonna have another attack. He's gonna be in contact with at least 1 model, so it's gonna be 8 to 10 attacks. Alright? Rerolling to hits with hatred, because yeah, he gets a shit ton of hatreds. Always wounds on a 4+. No armor saves against it. Yes, it's just bad. It's just bad. I was like, okay, fuck me. He has that guy in a seeker unit with a champ, so I can't challenge him out. 21 seekers, and they are unbreakable. I was thinking in my head, like, how am I fucking gonna deal with this block? I don't know, because that, like, if I charge him with a Chariot, he's gonna fuck it up. If I charge him with 2 Chariots, I'd probably be able to take it, but the rest of his army, I can't have. Those 2 Chariots gonna be there for a while because he's unbreakable, and they're probably gonna take a couple of wounds too. The Dragon Seeker is a glass cannon, so after he has hit, I will kill him, but I'm gonna take a couple of wounds in return. And those 2 Chariots is gonna be stuck there in that case, and I won't have anything to deal with the rest of his combat blocks, because my White Lions can't handle them alone. He has 2 copters, which he can use as annoying shaft, toughness 5, so hard to shoot away. 2 Vengeance Seekers, also shaft, pretty good shaft, and I can't charge my shaft into either of those shafts. So that was the biggest problem, his Seeker block. Then he has like a 20-man block, or 19 I think it was, Deep Watch. He had 3 up armor save, always a 5 up ward save, not only when you get charged. He has his general in there with a 1 up armor save, 5 up ward, on a throne, so 6 wounds, toughness 5. He has like 5 attacks, strength 5, multiple moves D3, so that's not very fun either. Then he has a unit of like 30 clan warriors. I don't know what they're called. It's a core fighting block, but there are a lot of them, and they have great weapons, so strength 5, and they probably get hatred, those 2. Whew. Then he has a fucking catapult and an anvil and some more shooting, like 18 crossbowmen. Yes, this is just some close-ups. And so I just went through his army.
Alright.
Now we'll go through deployment type, objective, and strategy going in.
Alright.
So the deployment type was attacker defender. It's called encircle, I think. And the objective was king of the hill. So attacker defender is like one of us is gonna have more space on the sides and less space in the middle, and also the other one is gonna have the opposite. So it's no changes in that deployment apart from I hate it. It's just annoying to measure out.
Sure is.
And then King of the Hill is basically before deployment we choose a terrain piece each, and that terrain piece we're gonna, like, basically my goal is to make sure, like, the way you win it is the person who has you need to keep your opponent's units out of the terrain piece. They don't have to be scoring. You just have to keep them out. Light troops, fast cavalry doesn't count.
Alright.
So, going into this, what do you think about the score?
The thing is, his army is very tough. The things that are squishy are very killing, and the things that aren't very killing are very tanky. So yeah, it's uphill battle for you since you got a catapult, but I'm feeling optimistic for you. At least as well.
At least it's well, alright. So my thinking before was, okay, to deal with the Seekers, I need to shoot and magic them off. But if I do that, apart from that, I also need to shoot and magic off his Copters and his Vengeance Seekers, his Chef, and I also need to shoot and magic off his Catapult. All of those things I want to deal with to win, but I won't be able to do it. I need to pick. So honestly, going in, I wasn't sure what I was going to prioritize. I was thinking I'm going to have to do it as it goes. Like with the buffs he gets through, because he has -1 to hit, he has -1 to wound, he can use terrain and everything. I'm just going to have to keep shooting at what's most points efficient, and make my decision during the game.
Solid.
Yes, come up with a game plan as I go. Other than that, I felt I'm gonna play defensive because this is a tough list. It's a good player, and I don't really have I'm not very confident against dwarves. Know what everything does, and so I need to play it safe, not to lose. Also, yeah. So to the deployment, I got to pick sides. So I picked this side, and I picked to have big middle, small flanks. All right. But I still deployed in the flank where I had less room. But this was basically just because I knew I wanted, if he decides to go in a, he has big space on the flanks, little in the middle. But if he is on a flank, I can deploy in the opposite flank, play very defensively, shoot at what I can in range, and if he decides to go in the middle, then
he has to be spread out somewhere.
Yeah, he has to be further back, so it's gonna take longer time for him to get to me.
Yeah, all right.
So I decided to take the middle, but still not deploy, even though I had big deployments on in the middle, still not deploy there, just to push him back. If he goes in the middle, I can push him back. So he gets a smaller side. We drop back and forth. So he drop a Vengeance Seeker, I drop a Reaver. He drop a Vengeance Seeker, I drop a Reaver. He drops a Copter, I drop a Bolt Thrower. And when he realizes I can drop my Bolt Throwers one by one, he's like, okay, I'm not gonna win this deployment battle, so I'm gonna drop for first turn. And lo and behold, he dropped in the middle, so I'm glad I gave him the bad middle. So he had to be pretty far back, and I picked a corner. So I didn't have a lot of room, but I could make sure now it's gonna take. I don't have to fight his entire army at once.
Yeah, you can share pick your.
Yeah, the only bad thing about this deployment is, if I had deployed on the other side, I would be able to shoot and focus down his catapult.
Alright.
Now I have no means of doing that, but because basically it wasn't worth. Where he deployed his catapult, the trade-off would have been worse for me. If I had deployed there, I could shoot at him, but he would have 18 extra crossbow shots that can't shoot right now, and I wouldn't have been able to put my bolt throwers on a hill, or I put them on a hill unprotected, and I couldn't use this piece of impossible terrain to maneuver around and split up his forces, everything like that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to live with the catapults. and pick this side anyways. Other than that, basically I picked the forest in front of me as my king of the hill. He picked his hill in the other corner. So I was like, okay, it's gonna be really hard for either of us to take the objective from the other guy. Unless he plays aggressively, I might lose big, but if I manage to control it, I can get behind him because he won't have stuff to protect it.
Alright. From behind his army.
Yeah. Like, and also if he advances, he has to choose which side of the piece of impossible he wants to go. Commit everything at one side or split up his army.
Alright.
So really defensive here in the beginning, but I'm happy with the deployment. And he gets first turn then. So this is just close-ups, pictures. Yeah, that's the units of scouts too. 10 crossbows more. Some close-ups like so. That's a unit of Reavers I placed in the corner. They are vanguarding back towards my line. I move them towards the table edge because right now I'm outside of 30 inches from the crossbowmen on the hill.
Alright.
Looks like so. A lot of clear pictures here, guys. What do you
Very
think?
clear.
What do you think?
Very clear.
Okay, so his turn 1. He sees what I'm doing and moving up. He has no reason to stay over here. He flies his 2 copters over the piece of impossible to stand over here so they can start shoot at stuff. And he moves up his line a little bit. I think this might be before movement. He might move them up a little bit more, or he moved up very safe. These guys stand put just to shoot. They have 2 minus in the ruins if I shoot back. So
they are pretty safe.
Like I can shoot at them, but it won't be efficient. His marksman kills off all the Reavers.
Jesus.
So they're gone. And my turn 1.
Your turn 1.
So my movement looks like so. So I'm starting to spreading out. Obviously I'm gonna secure that wood. My chariot moves up a little bit. I'm just using my threat ranges.
Keeping him at bay.
Keeping him at bay. I move up my mage to be in range for magic. My archers doesn't move. I think they are in range to shoot at the copters, so I don't move. And here, both in my turn 1, I managed to kill both the copters. That's between magic and shooting.
Alright, that's pretty good, at least.
I'm happy. Starting grabbing some. Like I need to remove the shaft. And his turn 2, so he keeps marching up. Sees like, okay, at the moment he's not getting any points. His mortar missed his first shot.
Alright, nice.
I think, yeah, and now in my magic phase I get through bubble distracting.
Alright, nice.
And as you saw, I kept most of my stuff in the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
So I killed, I made 2 stars there, but now this is his turn 2. He reforms his crossbowman skirmish to shoot. One of the vengeance seekers hops back here just to be prepared to run around the piece of impossible, maybe stop me if I try to run past him or something like that. And the rest of his line moves up. He shoots, I guess. Yeah, he shoots at the Reavers here, kills them. And these guys shoot. 2 wounds on a bolt thrower.
Accurate guys.
This is just a clear overview of the battlefield.
Very clear.
Very clear. And you can't really see it, but basically the magic phases went basically, he was throwing -1 to hit on the seekers. If I stopped it, he threw -1 to wound on the seekers. And if I stopped it, maybe like if I stopped something, I might have shot at them or something, or some of that went through and I decided to shoot something else.
Alright.
In my magic phase, I basically got through the bubble distracting most of the times, and he stopped my missiles. So my turn 2. I keep moving. You see my knights moved up to be out of arc from his shooting.
Alright.
So if he decides to move with these guys, they take 2 minus because they're unwieldy.
Oh.
So they move up in a flank, and I lost 1 guy to dangerous terrain to the woods. My white lion and princess turn fully, just to be in line. If he moves up to, like I have a longer charge range, so I can multi-charge if he's not careful.
Yes, yes.
So, but I'm turning, but I'm also like backing up. I'm not rushing into anything. My spearments move up a little bit. I think that was just to bait a charge, because if he charges them, I can flee through my units and counter charge.
Alright.
I think that was the plan. My archers moved up a little bit to be in range to shoot his Vengeance Seeker at the top. Because also by now I see those handgunners in the ruins was a problem, because I was like, if I get my knights past them, they can spend the game running all the way back his line. If he keeps advancing, I can run behind his lines to take the objective and the points on the hill, the catapult.
Alright.
If he keeps advancing, but if I'm gonna success with that, I need to make sure I need to kill his Vengeance Seekers, and I need to deal with the handgunners. Like everything that's in their way, I need to help them with, and I might win the objective.
Solid plan.
So I managed to get out of their arc. I'm gonna kill the Vengeance Seeker. They might turn. We'll see how I deal with that. I'm baiting the handgunners to charge the flank of my princess or my lions. He thought about it, but decided not to, which I think was smart. Because if his 10 handgunners charge the white lions, for example, he's gonna take 10 dangerous terrain. Then he's gonna fight 3 white lions. If one of the guys dies from either of that, he's not disrupting my ranks. I'm steadfast, and I'm good.
Very unlikely.
Very unlikely. And if he charges my prince, I'm not worried at all either. They're gonna stay there for a while, then they're gonna break off and run. But he decided not to take it. Rest look like so. So basically now I'm gonna focus my bolt thrower shooting. If I kill the Vengeance Seeker with like a spell, I will focus the rest of the spells and stuff on the marksman, because they are trying to get off my bolt throwers and might charge into. This was a long charge. Oh no, this was what I thought was a spearman. I left them a long charge. If he tries to charge the bolt throwers and fail, I can counter charge if I want to.
Alright.
And let's see. Yeah, in my magic and shooting, I think I have killed by now both the Vengeance Seeker at the top and all of the marksmen.
Oh, nice.
His turn 3 keeps moving up, but now we're getting within. He doesn't march up fully, because now we're getting in charge ranges and angles and stuff.
Yeah,
so
he
now
has to be a bit more careful.
Yeah, so now he's just setting it up for something. Basically, he doesn't want all of my shit to go into one unit. He's a little bit scared of that, but at the same time, he has to do something if he wants to get in combat. His catapult, basically after turn 1, his catapult has been shooting at the knights, because they have been the only one out of the distracting bubble. And also he sees that they can grab the objective if he keeps.
At least he saw what you were planning to do. So.
Yes.
Alright, good for you.
So he's trying to stop me, and also, yeah. So it's good and bad. Like if he's success, bad for me, but at least he's not killing 10 lions per turn or something.
Exactly.
So I'll take it. But so far he has missed everything, and so that was it. His turn 3 didn't happen much actually, because he doesn't have a lot of shooting other than that. I think his handgunners tried to take a wound on a chariot and failed. nothing else. You see, his Venue Seeker has moved up a bit. Oh, so the last turn I killed all his marksmen. I haven't killed the Venue Seekers yet.
Alright.
My turn 3. And my knights here,
Oh, you charge in.
since they didn't reform, they're not steadfast in the ruins.
Alright.
I decided to charge in. I knew I was gonna take DTs, but I thought I would probably still be able to break them and run them down. Then I secured those points. And
Planning on overrunning into the Venue Seeker, no?
actually no, or yeah, basically both works. Yeah, bonus is if I do, but if I'm not planning on it, but it's like either way. If I don't, I can run past him. If I do, I will probably kill him. If I'm 2, like which I am now, it's 50-50.
Yeah, because he strikes before you, doesn't he?
Exactly. So now I'm 2, but now I don't have to. Since I'm only 2, I don't have to overrun into him.
No. Oh.
So I got 5 attacks with Champ. I'm still probably gonna break this unit, but might die on the overrun from Danish Strain. And he breaks, I overrun, and they both make it.
Perfect.
And his Venue Seeker died between this from shooting.
Oh, nice.
So I shot the Venue Seeker away, so now my knights are gonna stick to their plan and try to get to the hill. And he sees this, so we'll see what he does.
Maximum effort in stopping them.
Yeah, probably. And overview looks like so. Also, what I like, the only thing I like about playing dwarves, they are like solid units. Like it's a clear battlefield. It's not a lot of mess and stuff.
No,
It's like
I agree. I agree.
it's like bricks. You know what's going. What you see is what you get.
It's not like scale.
Yeah. Ugh. So this should be his turn 4. He still moves up a little bit more, but still careful with the charge ranges, careful with the angles, everything. My spearmen are precisely in the front of his clan warriors. His marksmen are behind them, ready to support fire. So far they have moved every turn, so they haven't really fired or done anything good. He decided with his Vengeance Seekers there, he saw what I tried to do, so he decided to back up with the Vengeance Seeker. So right now, he's not looking towards them, he's looking towards the Seekers. But he's far enough away, so I will have a trouble. I can't run past him.
Alright.
I can run forward and keep him from seeing me, and I can charge him if I want to. Basically, but when I'm 2 models, this was like a debate in my head. Am I gonna charge? Am I not gonna charge? If I charge him and kill him and overrun, great. I'm there in the hill really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Can start doing stuff. Or don't charge him, just move. He can shoot at me 1 more turn. His Venue Seeker can move again, try to shaft me, blah blah blah. If I charge him, he gets 3 D3 attacks, average is 6 attacks, hitting me on 4s, I think.
Yeah.
So 3 hits, wounding on 2s. No, 4 hits, because he's probably he does have rerolls to hit again. No, he doesn't have rerolls to hit against them.
No.
He has rerolls to hit against both my princess, my white lions, and my spearmen.
Alright.
The way we worked it out was average is he's gonna kill 1 guy, or depends, like 3 hits, wound on a 2 up, 3 wounds, and then I get a 4 up armor save and a 6 up ward against those. So he can kill 1. He only has 1 wound left. So if he doesn't kill both of them, I'm probably gonna kill him.
Yeah, more than likely.
So that was a debate going on in my head. Should I take the charge and hope for the best and overrun, or should I just keep it safe? So he's shooting, finally hits the White Lions, kills like 5 guys, so it could have been worse.
Couldn't have been a lot worse.
Yes. And looks like so. So my turn 4. The knights decide to take the charge.
Okay.
I thought the odds were in my favor, and where he was right now, he made sure I couldn't shoot or magic him.
Alright.
So if I didn't charge him, he was gonna stay there. He was gonna shaft me the next turn probably.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be in this turn, my turn 5. I would have to charge him, overrun, and if he I could still have made it on the hill, but I just decided to charge him.
That's like the charge.
Yeah, and okay, my turn 4 was really quick. I decided to charge. I failed it.
What?
Failed charge, so I moved like 3 inches forward, something like that.
Jesus.
So that was the worst possible outcome.
How could you fail a charge? Had to roll like 1s and 2s.
I think for this I probably needed like a 6 or 7 maybe.
All
6
right.
maybe.
Alright.
So, and I rolled it like I needed a 6, I rolled a 5.
Ah,
That was
nice.
I rolled a 3 and a 2, so I moved 3 inches.
Mm.
So that was unfortunate, and rest of my shooting and magic didn't really do stuff because he has -1 to hit them to wound on his seekers, and the rest of the guys has high armor save, and I only have 1 bolt thrower left, so nothing else of note.
How do you think it's going so far, by the way?
So far, actually good. Actually, even though nothing good has happened, I managed to clear all his small shit.
Alright.
And he's obviously afraid of me too. Like it could have been, like in my head I just saw his catapults erasing my units, like the Empire Mortar did, and he is pushing up. Like now he's afraid of me, and if he moves up, I feel I have the advantage.
Okay.
And that's only because if he moves up here, like I'm not risking anything if I don't have to, so I can just take the draw or small victory or something. If he moves up and force my hand, I will charge everything that has the chance into his seekers, and I will charge. I will shaft the other 2 blocks, first with my Reavers, then with my Spearman, then with my Bolt Thrower, until he's dead.
Oh, you have a Reaver left. Alright. Nice.
If I have to, I will jump the Mage over to the White Lions and shaft them with the archers. I will make sure my combat blocks doesn't have to fight several of them at the same time. And then, like after that, I think I will be able to. He moves up a bit, 2 Chariot into the Seekers. One of them will take a couple of wounds. The Seeker character will die. We both will stand and grind there for a bit because they're unbreakable. I will try to give them rerolls to hit each turn. I will shaft both of his combat blocks with my Reavers, so he won't be able to countercharge in his turn. The turn after that, my White Lions will charge one of his blocks, and that will probably be the Deep Watch, and we will be stuck there. My Mage and Archers will be behind, try to bubble buffs, and my Spearmen will shaft/fight the Clan Warriors. This turn, probably the Chariots will be done with the Seekers, start being able to help. The Clan Warriors might pursue the Spearmen, but my units have gotten the most expensive units. I can chase the Clan Warriors or charge the crossbows and start pushing up.
Alright.
Basically, hindsight, at the moment I didn't think that clearly that far ahead, but the impression, like the instinct was, I'm feeling comfortable, but I'm not gonna take any risk unless he pushes.
Alright, solid plan.
But everything I said now, I didn't think that. I'm not that smart. Like this is like in hindsight about what could I have done, what would have happened.
But the gut feeling is basically what you just told.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I feel I'm in control.
You're in control. Yeah, perfect.
And I think he feels the same way because he doesn't push up. But I failed that charge. His turn 5, and he definitely felt like, okay, this is probably too risky for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try to go for a draw, try to stop me from taking the objective, and we're probably at a draw. So he turns the Seekers around, moves 3 inches. He backs up with the Deep Watch. He turns the Clan Warriors around, moves 3 inches. So he backs up, and his Vengeance Seeker backs up far as hell as well. And he shoots at my knights and misses or hits, and I roll a 1 to wound, or I roll a 6 to ward save.
Super.
Something like that. So this is his turn 6, I guess. No, 5. My turn 5. Now I move up. I see, like, you know, when a shark smells blood.
Fuck's sake.
No, but I felt in control, and when he backs up, I was like, okay. No.
He can't counter charge you when he's not phasing.
Exactly. The Seeker block that I was scared. So I moved up like as far as possible. Still, it's a 4 charge for him. It's like a 10 without Swift Stride on his Deep Watch. I intentionally move close with my Spearman to his Clan Warriors. So if he wants to, he can try to take... No, the Clan Warriors are facing the other way. But the Deep Watch can try to charge my Spearman if they want. But I will flee it. He will stumble forward and make it so that all of my units can triple charge his main block.
Super.
If he takes it. So that's just to bait him forward, and I move up. The White Lion marched 10 inches, but I was still... I think it's 13 inches away, so it's a 10 for him. It's an 8 for me, for the White Lions. It's like a 7 for my Princess. And the knight moved up, and here I had to do a little bit of the best of the situation, because he moved his Vengeance Seeker so far back.
Yeah.
So I basically placed it so I was 13 inches exactly away from him, meaning he can try to charge me. If he rolls a 10, he's in. And also I'm precisely out of arc from his seeker unit.
Alright.
He can charge me. He needs to roll a 10. If it doesn't charge me, I can move in my turn 6 18 inches up on the hill.
Alright.
Or he can try to shoot me too. So he gets one more in his turn 6. He can charge, get in combat, hope that he breaks me or holds me there, or he can try to charge. If he fails charge, shoot, or he skip charging completely so he doesn't risk ending in combat, so he know he can shoot.
Alright.
That's the option I'm ending up with, and I move up like so. Magic and Soothing doesn't do a whole lot because there's not a whole lot of targets, nothing in close combat. So we go to, yeah, this is just an overview over here. His turn 6. He moves his, here I think you were watching. He tries really hard in every way possible, like how can I stop this movement? Like he tries to move with his Seekers as far as possible, and then move his Vengeance Seeker as far as possible. Basically, so I can't fit between them.
So you have to go around and waste.
So I have to go around, but he wants to leave a big space enough. So when I go around, I need to wheel enough to lose enough inches to not reach the hill. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he tries to find a balance, like where should I stand so you can't fit through them, but you can't afford to wheel past them. And it takes a while, and we end up with it's not possible.
You're too fast.
And he marked out where everything was before he did this, because he was like, if it's not possible, I'm gonna try to charge.
Mm-hmm.
But if it is possible, I want to do this. And we shaked and measured angles. I think we asked for a second opinion. I don't remember. Maybe we didn't. But we both agreed on it didn't work. He tries to charge the 13 charge. He fails that charge. tries to shoot, fails the shot.
Jesus.
So it works out. Both of them, it wasn't super likely that he would make it, like the 10 charge
No,
or
no, no.
shot. But like for me, even if he hit the shot, if just one survives, as long as he
Solid.
doesn't panic.
That's all you need.
But I'm good there. So my turn 6. Basically here, what I did was were really short on time, so I was stressed out. I was thinking like, what should I do? Finally, I just had to make a decision, and I think I charged everything into the Deep Watch. I think I did, and only one prince made it.
Lovely.
Either way, I probably wasn't gonna break their steadfast. Maybe if everything got in, and I got a buff through, or they were gonna be stuck. Either way, I'm just gonna try to break their steadfast, and they passed their steadfast test, but I make it up on the hill. So the game ends like so. Just a few final pictures. So an overview. It ended up he took some points of me, like 2 units of Reavers, 2 bolt throwers. That was it, I think. I took 2 copters, 1 vengeance seeker, a unit of handgunners, a unit of clan warriors. It was 250 plus for me. I needed 251 to get an 11-9.
Oh, Jesus.
So it was a 10-10, but I got the objective that pushed it to a 13-7.
That's good.
So a 13-7 victory, not a very big one, but I'm still very satisfied with how I played and how the game went there.
Yeah, you had a hard army. And it was a good opponent too, so.
So yeah, small win, but it was still like
You got it.
all I needed.
You got through the dwarves at least.
Yeah, I didn't need a big win. I needed not to get 20 and keep this going. Like, so I'll take it. I wouldn't have minded last point to get a 14, but still.
Still, you take what you get.
What do you think about the tactics? Did he make mistakes? Did I make mistakes?
I think both you had a healthy respect for each other's armies and each other's strength. He knew if he could get the right unit in combat with the right units from yours, he would probably win. But so could you. So yeah, it was a tricky situation for both of you. I could just imagine the thoughts he had trying to stop your Dragon Princess from getting the objective, and he trying to figure out how he can get the objective, how he can win combat. So I think you both played a good game. In the end, could he have known that he should fire more on the Dragon Princess? Perhaps, but then if he would, you might have pushed out somewhere else, feeling that the pressure wasn't so great on your, let's say, your Lion Guard or your archers. So yeah, I think you played a good game, definitely. You kept your cool, didn't do any unnecessary charges, perhaps.
Oh, now that you say it, I only did like one charge.
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
or something.
And the same goes for him. Like, he won against me by capitalizing on my mistakes and doing charges that he only needed to do. And here, obviously, I don't think he did a single charge, right? He tried to do a charge, one or two, but so he played a good game too. So yeah, it was a good game. It was a game of tactics. So it's fun to see. It wasn't basically, as I see it, it wasn't a game of dice anymore. It's more of a game of tactics, and it's always fun to see in a dice-based game. So it wasn't any luck involved. It's just pure thought.
I agree 100%. Like, just the thing that it was so few charges, I think that shows that it was a tactical game, and that both of us made few mistakes.
Mhm.
Because if you make a mistake, you capitalize, you charge and you capitalize on it, and you
Exactly.
snowball. And none of us did a mistake and charged something they shouldn't, and none of us did a mistake to open up a charge. So
Exactly.
it was like a
Yeah.
very
So a good game. 13-7 is a good score. You shouldn't forget. Like, you can't win big every time.
Yeah.
13-7 is a good win.
Alright, it's getting pretty late, so we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching. On to the last game next.
Yep.